don't need more. You just need God's favor. Many times we feel where we are is not good enough. We feel what we have is not good enough. We feel what we have is not even enough. It's not strong enough. It's not modern enough. It's not bright enough. It's not just enough. But wait, what you have is just enough. You just need the favor of God upon what you have, and it will be more than enough. Moses thought he had no tool to fight the Egyptians. But God asked him, "What is in your hand?" He almost said, "Nothing." But he said, "I have a mere rod, a shepherd's rod. It's crude, it's weak, it's incapable and unworthy." The same rod, with God's favor on it, turned the Egyptian waters into blood. It caused frogs to come out of the ground. It did all the miracles in Egypt. The same rod, with God's favor upon it, divided the Red Sea. The same rod, with God's favor upon it, struck the rock and water gushed out. The same rod led the Israelite sheep from Egypt to Canaan land for 40 years. Moses did not need another weapon. He did not need another rod. He needed God's favor upon his rod. The apostles thought they had a bigger problem than they could solve. They thought they needed to go and get external help from the villages. They told Christ, "Tell the 5,000 people to go and see how they sort themselves in the town." Christ said, "No." Then they said, if the people are remaining, let us go and get food for them from around outside. Christ said, "No." He asked them, "What do we have around us?" They looked around, bypassed a small boy with 2 fish and 5 loaves. They came and told Christ, "There is nothing except a small boy with 5 and 2. Christ did not say 5 and 2 is too small. It is just enough for the small boy. He said, "Bring it here." He prayed to his father for favor upon the 5 and 2. He started breaking the 5 and 2. He told the disciples to bid the people sit down in groups. They distributed, some the 5, others the 2. All the 5,000 men and their wives and children were given, and they had more than they needed. Each ate and returned a balance. When they counted the balance, it was 12 baskets from 5 and 2. Each apostle took a basket for himself, and there was more than enough for their consumption. They did not need more fish. They did not need more bread. They needed more favor on what they already had. If a shepherd's rod can solve all the problems of 40 years in a wilderness, moreover for 1 million Jews, can't your rod solve only your problems? Do you need more rods? Do you need more ammunition? If a rod can part the Red Sea, what will more rods do? You just need the favor upon what you have, and it will be more than enough. If 5 and 2 can feed 5,000, not counting women and children, why are you asking for more? Must you go out to look for help? Do you not see what is in your hand? Just ask for God's favor upon what you have. What do you have in your hand? Ask for God's favor. You don't need another job. You need God's favor upon the job you have. You don't need another child. You need God's favor upon your child. You don't need another spouse. You need God's favor upon your spouse. You do not need to go out and seek for more. You already have what you need. Ask God's favor upon it. Do not look on the outside. You already have the rod with you. The fish and loaves are already with you. Ask God's favor upon what you have. You don't need more. Thank you for watching. I hope I have been of some help to someone out there. I aspire to change lives and raise hopes. I have written a book, and it is in stock, My Journey to the Widow, and other books are on the way. If I have been of help to you, or if you have listened, please write to me, or email me, or send me a WhatsApp message on the contacts that are running below your screen. Be blessed.